Hey toy fans, it's Roberto here doing another unboxing, and this time it is of Mythic Legions, what is his name? Brother Mandibulus. And this is an offering from the Four Horsemen, doing what they do, which is just some of the best looking sculpts in the toy game. And this is their original property, Mythic Legions. The first couple of runs were Kickstarters, and they blew up, and they just continuously keep cranking these dudes out. They do reprints of some of the more popular figures. They call them all-stars, and they do just more original figures as they go from this line. And if you haven't indulged in any of these, I recommend it. They are a lot of fun. They remind me more like coming from a Masters of the Universe Classics. They're kind of like a lateral from that, but they are the Dungeons and Dragons toys I never got as a kid. These, back in the day, there was the 4-inch line, and those were cool, loved them. But these are just bigger, just badder, more accessories. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. But yeah, they definitely have that like Dungeons and Dragons, and they really remind me of like the Remco stuff, that the Warlord, more so than the straight Masters of the Universe. Just a darker edge. So let's see if I can pop this open. Well, let's look at the box art real quick before I pop it open. On the back, they got like their elf queen or Fae queen, whatever the character's name was from this Kickstarter. This was a Kickstarter figure that's just been sitting in my storage for a bit. Finally getting around to it because thinking about some Mythic Legions, and I want to open one. So on the back, they got a couple different figures from the line. This is definitely not the entire wave. I want to say this Kickstarter had like 40 figures, if not more. I grabbed a handful of them, but definitely not the entire wave, because it was pretty nuts. Let's see. How do I go about opening this? Kind of get in there a little bit, and there we go. Free it up. Okay, and that worked. So anyways, pretty cool piece of art. It looks like a dragon and like a demon and a volcano. No dragons in the line yet, but I'm sure they'll get to them. Everything that they've delivered has been pretty top notch. But when I remember when this Kickstarter was going, when they revealed this figure, I went nuts. I was like, I have to. If I get one figure from the line, it has to be this one from this Kickstarter that I really wanted. But let's see what he looks like. But yeah, if you haven't gotten any of these, they're just like the Masters of the Universe Classic line, where they introduce new figures, but there's a lot of part reuse, clever part reuse. Like for the most part, if they use the buck and the armor sculpts over and over again, they'll do a new head sculpt. Or if it's not new, they'll do something to. Because they're mostly new, so if anything, the heads are different. But a lot of part reuse and paint variations. But anyways, let's get this guy out. See what he looks like. The Kickstarter that he came from, he was one of the more unique figures, because it was mostly they were doing the ladies of Mythic Legions. They were introducing all the women, and so there was a ton of different variations of the female buck, and coming out with just a whole line of ladies, and that was really cool. But they snuck in this this undead lich leader who is story wise. I want to say there's like a couple of relatives that are all powerful, like skeleton warriors of some sort, and he's one of them. I don't remember. I'm not that deep on the lore, but I do think they all look awesome. So let's see. It's a pretty nicely painted, like Hellbrid type weapon here. It's got pretty cool big 2 chunky handles, and the blade's got a nice coat of paint on it. It's got cool looking like a chrome on the bottom, and let's see, he probably holds it fairly okay. Oh yeah, not too bad. These guys, their articulation is pretty good. It's not a Figma or SH Figuart, but it's definitely good enough to get some couple of neat poses. Man, these toys are known for their being able to interchange all the parts, so everything will pop out not too bad. So if you really want, you can swap a lot of parts. So you can see he's got like one skeleton arm and one armored up arm, which is probably from one of the other knights in the series. But oh, that's pretty cool. His helmet has articulation, so like you can see just skeleton face underneath there, so that's pretty neat. Pop off the head. I'm pretty sure this armor comes off. He's got a cool little tabard on his chest there. Let's see what else he comes with. I have no idea what this figure offers, considering he's already a couple years old and I'm getting to it now. But oh, he's got a whole nother alt head, skeleton head. That's pretty cool. Wonder if it just pops. That's interesting. It's like it actually had a skull or a vertebrae neck. That's pretty cool. Can't really get in there. Might have to heat it up to get that ball off. He's got like a giant just ball that's holding the head in. That's pretty neat. The skull has an articulated mouth. Great paint job. Just looks really, really cool. He's even missing a tooth there, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, can I get this off? Man, kind of hurts to just try and yank it, so I'm not gonna. Just gonna leave it on. Not that this head is bad or anything. It's one of the more exciting helmets in the line, and definitely one of the selling points for me. But yeah, cool alt head that I can toss on a different skeleton if I want. Everybody in the line comes with some. They have a shoulder pad war going on in this series that is pretty out of control. So these pauldrons are usually pretty intense. And Mandibulus is no joke. He definitely is up in the shoulder pad war for sure. All the figures come with like a little leather strap to put whatever weapons you want in. He comes with, looks like a scimitar, bone sword of some sort. It's got like a cool little bone handle. But yeah, that's neat. I like that. It's like war mace. Does anything come off here? Oh yeah. So just like the figures, the weapons usually have little interchangeable parts. So if you like something on one item that you want to pull off, doesn't see this looks like it's one piece. So I guess that's not coming off. But let's see, anything else? No, not yet. But anyways, there is a lot of interchangeability between a lot of the different weapons and accessories that the figures come with. These, I want to say, some little back plugs for if you get some of the wings. You can pop the wings on. I want to say that it's another plug for the back as well. But yeah, so he has a giant spear and his mace. It's got like an anti-cleric vibe going on here. I like to think he's lich, but yeah, he's more of just like a anti-paladin or a dark cleric of some sort. Sword. If you strap this on, you can probably, you can put it in his hand, or you can put it on his waist or his back, depending on how you go about that. And he also comes with a soft good, and it looks like it is two soft goods, some capes to drape, and they look like they're a little tattered. And let's see, when it comes to these capes, you gotta they usually just give you a hole, and you just take off like the shoulder pads, and you kind of just figure it out yourself how you want to drape them. They don't really clasp around the neck or anything like that. So I put one here, or you might be better off just by plugging it through the back of the shoulder pad first. There's one. Let's do the other one. Maybe. Okay, let's see. There we go. And then yeah, I could do that a little better, but just popping it on real quick just so you can see that you can get a little soft good action in there, and you can definitely work it in however you want. But I'm not a huge, I do like soft goods in my toys, but I'm not a huge fan of the way it's used here. But it's one of those things, like they could have just not included one, and it's a cool inclusion, so if you don't like it, don't put it on there. I think they're kind of neat. You kind of got to work with it a little bit to make it look a little cooler. You can bunch it up. Like I said, I just kind of plugged it in just so you can see the way you can do it. You can double them up on one side, to be honest, and have it like going over just one shoulder. But yeah, this is a great looking figure. But the entire line is just awesome looking. No matter what you get, if you get some of the mutants, like the frog goblin or some of the minotaurs or whatever, everything looks great. Another one of the figures, just so you can see, it's like one of the females from the line that he came out with, like one of the main heroes. She is a bit smaller, but also just really cool. Her name is like something Heaven Blade. I forget. It's been a couple years, but just got excited when I seen that they were doing some new pre-orders. So right now, if you go to the Four Horsemen store, they have some vampires up for pre-order, like a whole line of vampires and some forest-dwelling like elves and horses and stuff. So that's up right now, probably till the end of the end of January or February or something like that. But yeah, I was like, let me look at another one of these figures just so I can remember why they're awesome. Might snag one or two of the vampires because they do look cool. But regardless, my name's Roberto. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if you're picking any of these up. I think they're pretty rad. They're not the cheapest figures out there, but if you're gonna get them while they're get them directly from the Four Horsemen, because you do catch a little bit of a price break as to the secondary market. They get kind of out of control. So regardless, thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a good one. Bye.